Police investigating a possible co-sleeping death. This time it involves a 10-day-old baby. And tonight that baby's family is asking the community not to judge them.
The grandmother who found the baby is speaking out to our Tammy Hughes. Tammy joins us live in the newsroom with their story.
Yeah, the family wants the community to know they thought the baby was well cared for when they left the house on Christmas night. But they also have some important advice for other families so this doesn't happen again.
I go out once in a blue moon, like he said. I really didn't want to go that night. It was just a Christmas present.
Rose Alexander didn't want to show her face, but it was her home where her 10-day-old granddaughter was found dead on December 26th. Rose's boyfriend had a show, and she went out with him that night, but says the baby was left with several other children, including a 13-year-old and a 49-year-old adult.
He didn't leave a 13-year-old by herself in a house with a bunch of children.
But when Rose and her boyfriend arrived home after 4 in the morning, the baby was in a bed with 3 other children.
I said, Rose, you might need to come here and see this.
The first thing I did, I just grabbed her, and her neck went back, and I just started doing CPR.
The medical examiner's report says there were no obvious signs of trauma. It is being investigated as a possible co-sleeping death.
I just never thought it happened to us, you know. Not saying that we didn't want to follow the rules on coming home with a baby and sleeping with a baby, because that was not the intention.
The city of Milwaukee has one of the highest infant mortality rates in the country. The health department just launched this provocative ad campaign to raise awareness about the dangers of co-sleeping. They advise parents to put their babies, especially those under 3 months, in a crib or bassinet alone and next to the parent's bed.
As they get a little bit older and they're more able to move away from danger or turn their head, it gets a little bit safer, but it's especially hard for those really little newborns.
It is something this family now says will never happen in their home again.
No, I never thought about it this way. No, I never thought it would happen to me or no one.
An autopsy will be done to see if there were any other health issues with the 10-day-old baby. As for the city of Milwaukee, there are about 10 to 15 co-sleeping deaths a year. The city is hoping to get that number down to 0. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Tammy Hughes, Fox 6 News.
Hey, Tammy, if a crib is not available, some people maybe can't afford them. Did the health department or the officials suggest what else to do to get the baby out of the bed and into its own separate sleeping area?
I know that there are many organizations and the health department works with a lot of them. Before those children leave a hospital, the hospital staff make sure that they have access to a bassinet, a crib, something like that. So make sure if you don't have that, certainly if by chance the nurses don't talk about it, that you ask, because one can be provided for you.
Tammy, thank you.